Yeah, I had the option of using the survival mode in the new, what I like in my new playthrough, but I was like, no, I'm gonna do the Dragonborn thing, and I'm gonna role play it. I'm gonna role play that I am like a superhuman fucking guy.
You
Uh,
just never have to sleep, never eat.
yeah,
Just
I do actually sleep, but when it's like convenient to me.
yeah. I think the only time I really slept in Skyrim beforehand was once you get like a spouse, you get a bonus if you sleep in the same bed as them,
Hell yeah.
and that is genuinely the only time I ever slept.
Now sometimes I feel like my character deserves a nap, and then it's like, yeah, you just hang out. Just go to sleep. I do need to wash myself, but the Beyond Skyrim Brumar thing doesn't have too many easily accessible.
I thought you
Um,
just meant in like real life, like, oh yeah, dude, I haven't showered in like a week.
no, I showered like 2 or 3 hours ago.
Yeah, like I've gotten really into CK3, and I've just personal hygiene has gone out the window.
Yeah, I need the time. I can't. 15 minutes a day is it's too much. I need to play CK3.
A true gamer.
But yeah, it's been a problem. The amount of time I have put into that game is it's crazy.
I only just started using overhaul mods on it though. Like I picked up the World of Darkness one.
Oh yeah, that one's good too.
It is. It's a little confusing because I don't know that much about World of Darkness, so I'm just like vaguely throwing things together and
No,
saying, yeah,
it's
this
it's
is about
Dark
right.
Ages too, so it's not even regular World of Darkness.
Yeah, yeah, it's still. I mean, it's the Crusades, so it's in the name. But yeah, it's a really cool idea, especially because I think there aren't any. I don't think there are any like 12 or 13th gen because they just haven't existed yet.
Okay, here's the theory though. And this is gonna a lot of people are gonna be like, this is evil, this is not true, but it definitely is. There's always been vampires of high generations, and I'm pretty sure there's also been thin bloods also every once in a while, but usually they just get eaten by the senior vampires because that's how vampires work. It was the unique set of circumstances of the First Inquisition happening, followed by the Renaissance and the population explosion of the of like industrial society. That was like a slow build-up of events that ultimately brought about a time where thin bloods and people, vampires of high generations, are as common as they are today.
Or at least they survive long enough to matter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like there's
Okay.
just so many of them now. Because like of course vampires of all the generations eventually they can't drink human blood anymore. They need to drink vampires,
Yes.
and that is why you have like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years of civilization where
Wait, so at what like it, just if you know off the top of your head, like at what point do they start needing vampire blood instead of
it's a slow process. So I think V5 does this as blood potency. I don't remember how exactly it was handled in earlier editions, but let me actually V5 blood potency chart. There we go. That's also a good one. Just a wiki article of it. Uh, there we are. So once you get to blood potency. Uh, okay, so you have to. So it's a slow thing. When you're at blood potency 2, it's like animal and bag blood. It's like half hunger, and then it's like no hunger, animal blood, and then eventually you need to you slake one less hunger per human, And then like at blood potency 10, it's like you must drain and kill a human to reduce hunger below 3 at all, which is wild. You slake 3 less hunger per human, but of course, blood potency 10 is like something that only the 4th generation can even get. Um, but you do want to go below. They do want to keep themselves below hunger 3, and of course, then you have the situation with the antediluvians, who they pretty much cannot. Like most Methuselah and like antediluvians pretty much cannot drink human blood anymore at all. Or, I mean, they can, but it doesn't do much for them.
In that case, because I know there's some vampires, if their hunter type is like farmer,
Yeah,
where they feed off of animals instead of
yeah. They
like in an
stop
attempt.
being. They just have to stop doing that eventually.
Just get hungry regardless.
To be fair, there is a So the animalism discipline sort of prolongs the amount of time that you can get benefits from that. Like, not all human blood is the same either. So some human blood is like lore wise more nourishing than others, and like they even have special sort of humor balances that give you special sort of abilities, make certain abilities easier.
Is this like a Wagyu kind of situation, or is it more
Yes.
of a yeah? Okay.
Yes, except the Wagyu is like experiencing extreme emotion. It's not Wagyu; it's borderline personality disorder. Basically, that's
Ah, okay,
is
okay. So it's like the intensity of
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
person's yeah. Okay.
Or like when you have anger issues and shit.
Oh, that's me right now.
Yeah, you need to have anger issues for a long time though, and then
And
eventually
then
your blood becomes. I think choleric is the specific humor for that. And if the
Really,
vampire feeds on you for a good amount at the right time, they will get a dyscrasia, and that'll augment certain disciplines that they have access to.
this crazy LMAO.
But yeah, the
Figures.
older you get, the harder it is to, or like the stronger your blood becomes, the more difficult it is to sustain yourself off of humans. Um, and also, of course, the more powerful you become. Like someone with blood potency 10 can literally like tap into their blood to get 5 dice to like any roll that they want to do.
Good lord.
And the maximum of dice, obviously, that you can get in World of Darkness is like 10. So, I mean, aside from like special case scenarios, you can get more than 10. But like the default huge mega blood pool is 10. So, dice pool is 10. So it's yeah.
and does that apply to kind of lower or higher generation vampires as well? Where like if you're Gen 10 or Gen 11 and you taste vampire blood, like it's extra filling.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
I
it's
mean,
not just like you get older and it like switches.
are
It's
you
just that
aware of the concept of diablerie?
yes.
Yeah. It's basically that. Other vampire's blood is good. It's like very, very cool and good and tasty. Um. Yeah, and of course, I mean, it blood binds you unless you kill them. But if you're like at a a 10th generation vampire, your maximum blood potency that you can get to is 4. Which at which point, yeah, you slake 1 less hunger per human, and you can no longer like drink animal blood. But that's about it.
You can diablerie your way up the food chain, can't you? You can kind of like
Yes.
ungeneration yourself.
Yeah, if you diablerize people of a higher generation, that can happen. But it's a
Okay.
complicated. This basically is how vampire history is. It's the fucking hype the Finno-Korean hyperwar shit. Um. Yeah, that's
What
how
the
it
fuck
works.
happened?
Nothing. I mean, it like the sometimes the antediluvians rise and they're like, well, time to fucking snack me some people, and then they snack like elder vampires, and those and then there's always the older vampires get, the more they like to snack on other vampires, and it's a whole thing.
Why do I know
Hello.
the Finno-Korean? Hello, Sito.
Oh my god, yes, the Finno-Korean empires, yes! Fucking
They
They
still
were
look
classic.
more advanced than us, even. We had been apparently more advanced than us 3 times already.
Hmm.
We keep mucking it up, lads.
Somebody said that asked me if I've used tours and tournaments yet in CK3. No, I haven't, because the Elder Kings 2 mod doesn't support it yet, and that's all I play.
Have you
Yeah.
bought it?
Yes, I own it.
I haven't bought it.
Oh, good
No,
lord.
didn't you use? I've seen you use tours and tournaments.
What?
Or maybe it was just a hunt and that didn't happen.
Yeah. There always when Paradox brings out DLC, they also bring out a free update for the freeloaders like me.
Where
And so
they, where
some
all of the features of the DLC are in and
no.
for free.
But like it's sometimes difficult to differentiate what's a paid feature and what's free because they come out at the same time, so they get associated with each other.
I do have tours and tournaments though.
Yeah, I don't.
am
But it looks cool. It's got some pretty nifty things,
Yeah.
nifty ideas.
I run the 1.8.2 version of the game though because of Elder Kings 2. Because
Nice.
that's the only thing that I care about.
I mean, that's
It's
fair.
playing
You
Elder
got
Scrolls.
one. The one thing I will say is, like, I get you on, like, a certain level, because, like, there are some games where it's like, yeah, the base game's pretty cool, but have you tried this mod?
Yeah.
It's like literally it is the only reason you buy the game.
I mean, the Skyrim I'm playing now is like a 150 gigabyte mod pack.
Is it just Skyrim or is
What?
it like all of Tamriel?
So okay, it's Skyrim. I have Bruma, and there is a fictional island called fucking
They're all
Shivering
fictional
Isles.
islands.
no, it's called a Worm's Tooth, I think. That's also a region that you can get to that's added by a mod. I believe there is another region that I have not found yet.
Okay.
You have to
It's-
find regions?
Yeah. It's
Wild.
Worm's Tooth, they hit
Pretty-
me up. They were like, dude, you want to fucking kill this dragon on my island that I have? I was like, okay.
Wait, are you talking about actual Skyrim?
Yeah.
No, I meant in Elder Kings.
Oh, in Elder, yeah, it's all of Tamriel. It's the parts of Tamriel that are not even on the standard Tamriel map. Let me get you a fucking Elder Kings 2 map. It's like they include this is not a particularly high def one, but you can see they have like the old Yakuden lands to the left. I do believe Arkavir is somewhere on it. I am not
Ooh.
entirely sure. I know you can play an Akaviri dynasty
That's cool.
somehow. I'm not actually seeing
Isn't-
Akavir physically on the map here.
I thought Akavir is like as big as like the continent. Is the continent Cyrodiil? No, the continent is Tamriel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tamriel's
Right, and the world is Mundus. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's also Admora is not on there either.
I thought Akavir is as big as Tamriel.
Yeah, I do believe that maybe it's not on there. I do know that you can play Akaviri dynasties. I think there's a map here of
That would make sense though, because I think there were Akaviri kind of people that kind of came over in the same way the Nords came down from.
Yeah, from Atmora. Yeah, okay, so this is like I don't know if this is a sort of prototype, but the Akavir is to the right. That is not on the map, and Atmora is actually to the north. So, but that is not on the map that I'm currently playing right now.
Oh,
So
I
that
guess
maybe
Akavir
that's.
is smaller than I remember.
I mean, it's still huge. Like,
Yeah, it is. It is still bigger than all of Skyrim,
Oh.
You
but
don't say.
Mundus map.
What is the collection of islands to the west?
That's Yokoda. That's the remains of the homeland of the Red Gods, which it's so funny because basically, like a guy pulled out the wrong sword out of his soul, and then he broke the continent of Yokoda, and they were like, "Alright, let's fuck off then."
Well,
shit.
I do sometimes feel like they got the names a little mixed up because
Wait, no, Mundus was the like planetary system with the two moons.
Yes,
and
it is
stuff.
Nern. Nern is
Right.
the.
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, okay. There's
No.
here. Okay, here. This is an absolutely
Oh damn,
goddamn.
this is super high def.
Yeah, but did you? I think you probably found the same one I did.
I posted it in
No,
Studio.
I found this other one.
Good lord.
What
That
the
one
fuck?
is even bigger. They don't look the same though. They're different.
Lord Burger, what the fuck
Oh
is
my
this?
god, what the fuck is this resolution, man?
Bro, is this like fucking. Good lord.
You can see your fucking house from
Have-
Hearthfire.
Yeah, it's fucking
have they-
insane.
Wait, so for. Is it Lig? The island on the
Lug.
far left?
I know nothing about that place, to be entirely honest with you.
I don't think anybody does really.
Is
I
it
think
fan made?
I think it might be where the. No, I think this is lore accurate. It's just that the continents themselves, I don't think there's any official data on
I
it,
could
aside
have
from like.
sworn that Akavir was in the east.
Yeah, it is.
Did I Mandela my
That is,
effect?
that
No,
is in the
Akavir
east.
Oh,
isn't-
sorry, in the west. I keep.
No, that's
mixing the
Yokoda.
words
That's
up.
the.
Yeah, but I could have sworn it was the other way around. Am I Mandela affecting myself?
You're.
The funny thing to me though is Akavir doesn't sound like a Japanese. Like Yokuda sounds more Japanese to me.
That is
Yeah.
true, but it's
But
actually
Akavir has
black.
like samurai swords.
It's so funny that they like in Oblivion when you get their swords, they even say katana.
Yeah.
They don't go like Akaviri sword or something. They just straight up use the Japanese word.
Okay, all that is
Wow.
known about League is, according to the teachings of Mankar Cameron, who is not a trustworthy source anyway, fucking cultist piece of shit. League was ruled by Drogue in the Dawn era, so like fucking lizard
Yeah,
people.
Fizek talks about it as well, doesn't he?
What?
Wait, High Rock and Hammerfell are next to each other.
Yes. The tyrannical Drogue kings enslaved the 1999 oceans of League and fought constant border wars among themselves. This correlates with the teachings of the Tribunal Temple, which state that Molak Baal had served as the chief of the Drogues in a form that was spiny and armored and made from the sea. This is like all extremely like apocryphal shit. That's all. That is all we know about Lig. Like, but it is apparently
Ball.
another landmass.
Licking the balls, LMAO.
Oh, and
So
apparently this map is not complete. No, actually, the map you posted, Cetor, is complete. It does include Pinodomia. Oh, mine does
Fuck.
also. Okay, because that's a different. There's also a different continent.
The fuck? Oh, good lord, the amount of game
The
updates, holy
location.
shit.
My map, I don't think includes Lug.
No, it doesn't. No. So Piondonia is the home of the fucking fish elves.
Hell yeah.
Ah, yes.
Fish
the
elves.
salmon mare.
It's so fun. This fucking.
Wait,
Hang on, are
if
we
High
talking?
Rock if High Rock and Hammerfell are next to each other,
Yeah.
that means you can get high in High Rock and hammered in Hammerfell in like an afternoon.
That is, you can probably take skis down there. It's like the south of Spain where you're like skiing and you can see the ocean, right? You go
Yeah.
skiing, you ski down right into the fucking desert. Scorching heat. And then you take a bath in the ocean.
Hell yeah.
Altmeris is like the Israel of
I'm
the Elder
sorry.
Scrolls world, right? Where like
Please elaborate on this.
I think
Okay, so-
Altmeris is a legitimate state, though.
questionable.
I do have a
Oh.
question. When you said fish elves, or however you fucking pronounce
Sea elves, yeah.
sea elves, are we talking like they still look like the Skyrim elves,
Yes.
but they just incorporate like a lot of fish, as in like they ride fish in as
They're
means of
blue
transports
skin
and shit?
too. I mean,
Do you-
the elves in Skyrim look different from each other too.
Um
Yeah.
you know like in Avatar,
Yeah.
how they're like the sea avatars.
I was. Hang on, give me a second. Yes, I know which ones you're talking about.
Avatars.
So the sea elves are the Marmer.
Yeah.
They
Wait, or derogatorily as fish elves. You called them by their N-word, dude.
Look, what are they gonna do about it?
Bro,
They're
bro,
fictional.
don't fuck with that shit. They'll call the Nine Divine on your ass.
They're fictional. What are they? I am aware of the reality of my dream, okay?
but
No
the,
fuck with that shit. The Daedric princes and princesses are gonna come for your ass next.
so if I remember correctly, the Altmer believe that at some point they're trying to like return to deities.
Oh, dude, I'm not super sure. I don't know.
Hang on.
You know, there's like the Nine Divines, and they're like a part of a specific
Yeah, they're the Aedra.
Group. Yeah. Apparently, like all the elves
Eighth
descended from
Divine,
minor
surely.
Aedra.
I really
Who
need
are
to get
kind of-
into fucking Elder Scrolls.
Tricked into mortality.
I do
And that's
know
how
that
elves
the
exist.
Dunmer do not differentiate between. The Dunmer think that all the Aedra and Daedra used to be mortals. I do know that.
I believe in the lore it's the other way around. So
Yeah.
all of
I'm
the
aware of
all of the
reality
elves
of my
used to
dream is a
be.
Malkavian ass quote if I ever heard one.
But yeah,
I-
so like they all used to be Aedra, and they were tricked into mortality by the guy who has Lorcan, and that's why he got like his body.
Oh yeah, that's
is-
why they ripped out his heart and used a big cannon to shoot it into the center of the fucking earth.
That's
Exactly.
why.
Fucking
That's why he
excuse me?
became. That's why he became hard offed.
And
Yeah.
that the Thalmor, if I remember correctly, are trying to return to.
Yeah, but they're like the Gestapo of elves.
Yeah, but that's why I said that they're like Israel, like modern day Israel.
Because
Lord.
what more thing comes to mind when you think about Israel than the Gestapo?
I mean, you ain't
I
wrong.
mean,
But
he has
you
a
also have
point.
like the evangelists in the U.S. who think that when like all the Jews return to Israel, like the apocalypse happens or something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
that's true.
But that's what I mean. It's like it's very similar
Cryptic
to.
symbolism in your dreams reveal that.
Okay. I see a thing here where someone's trying to rebuild all of Nern
Israel.
in
Oh.
in like Skyrim and shit.
Uh,
And there's like a lot of it that I can see on the map, even like at Mora.
there's two major
How is
projects that I know
Skywind
of.
doing anyway?
Skywind.
Yeah,
I know
Morrowind
that
and
I don't
Skyrim.
know.
And do
I haven't heard from Skywind in years, dude. And Sky
Skywind.
Oblivion.
I kind of like. I do kind of find like elf aesthetics mixed with fish to be kind of. I don't know. I don't think I've ever
Please
seen
don't
that
say
much.
sexy.
No. Well, I mean, on the one hand, elves are kind of sexy, so, But I'm just saying, like, it is kind of cool, I
I am
find, but
once
I
again
don't know.
reminding Posh that he can stop talking at any point in the
No,
sentence.
no. Look, I'm going to be unabashed and unashamed of whatever the fuck I say right now.
Yeah, and that's my
That is
problem.
no, that's good, Posh. Continue.
So what I was
I
trying
encourage
to
this.
say, what my train of thought was trying to say was basically, elves mixed with like heavily fish culture, as in they use fish as like rides, mounts, whatever the fuck. Kind of cool, but I'm not sure if it's underutilized or overutilized. Because I know there's like a few examples of it, like the what are these guys called? Deepkin from like Age of Sigmar, which is kind of a recent thing, and the
Mammail.
the fish elves, basically, as they're called, the Maormer,
Yeah.
if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Maormer, yeah. I
Maormer.
don't think you can say
Fuck,
it
wait,
incorrectly.
that fucking sounds like a Celtic word that I've heard before. Like fucking Scottish word. Fuck.
I think it kind of sounds like Nahuatl.
Hang on.
Yeah, see, the County Bruma one I am playing right now.
There's another mod pack that's in progress as well called Nern Uncharted,
Uh-huh.
and that's supposed to be all the other.
Yeah, that's the one on the Twitter page of which I was earlier.
And they are working in unison. So the idea was that if you have the Nern Uncharted ones, they're also compatible with the Skyrim Beyond ones.
Cool, that's cool. But I don't control the mod pack that I have. So
Sure.
It reminds me of this Drake and Josh meme I saw the other week. Oh fuck! Gonna try and find it. Oh yeah, that's a keel splitter apparently.
So the word I was looking for was
They're gonna split my city.
Wait, are you playing Skyrim? Are you playing the Skyrim mod right now?
No. Currently, just at this, but like half an hour before the stream started, I stopped playing it.
Fair enough.
That's the yeah. See, yeah, I saw a color version of that map you just posted. The problem with this is that it's an unspeakable amount of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love this meme so much. Just the randomness of someone accusing you of controlling the speed at which loves the style.
Which incidentally I do, actually.
LMAO.
Fucking. Speaking of people saying that a happy gay month in chat, I have something happened today.
Happy games.
So I fucking there's like a uni group that I'm in.
Oh no.
That does like role playing, and I
thought for the gay.
And in German, I like posted like, "Hey, like happy, like Frohen Stolzmonat," yeah, which basically literally translates to Happy Pride Month, right? Like as a joke, because it's like it's very. I mean, anyone who except for like Sito who knows it in German, but everyone who speaks like English as a second language knows that it's funny when you say things that usually are said in English in your own language.
Yeah. When you translate it word for word instead of like the meaning. It's funny.
So what happens is literally like three minutes after I post this, I see on this very server right here Fox posting about how that is a Nazi meme. Like not even related to my post. Yeah, apparently German Nazis, like right wingers, have been appropriating the word Stolz month, which is, means Pride Month.
Come the fuck on, really?
Signify like nationalist pride. And then I
Are
was
you
like,
fucking joking?
yeah. And then I went into the
Think
server
of
again.
Proud Boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, come
And then I went
on.
back into. I had to go back into that server and be like, okay, this is not what I mean. I meant this. It was a joke. You see, I posted the pride flag. This was. I am not right wing. I don't like right wingers. Right wingers are poo poo.
And wingers are cringe.
Yeah.
You kiss your mother with that mouth.
That was.
You kiss your grandparents with that mouth.
That was really funny.
Oh, what was that? The
They're not doing.
Grand
They're not
Parent.
doing white pride bullshit. They're doing like Germany pride bullshit. And there's a thing about German nationalism.
Yeah,
Where it's a
there's
very
there's a reason
specific
people
brand of
don't do that
racism.
anymore.
It's a very like
Yeah.
modern German like nationalism is a very specific type of brand of racism where you can like it's not everywhere, but in a lot of places you can like be basically a foreigner and so long as you're racist too, you get to be one of them.
Yeah.
But you have to be racist against
Yeah.
foreigners.
Yeah, here's your racism card, but you can only use it on other people who don't have the racism card who aren't from this country.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, German racism is a complicated.
I can imagine.
It's
When I first learned that Americans consider like Middle Eastern and North African people white, it blew my mind.
that's insane.
It's fucking. Wait. They what?
Yeah, Americans consider you people from like Arabia, Morocco. They consider them white.
Like Maghrebis, you know what I mean?
Real whiteness is socially constructed moment.
Like people who walk across the fucking. And it's, I mean, how if you like saying whiteness is socially constructed, right? Why would they classify those people as like what? Because they have been colonized also extensively.
Yeah,
like
but you like the ones
Yeah, but so have the
nowadays.
Irish, and the Irish are
Nowadays,
white now.
the ones of these ethnicities that come to America tend to be very wealthy.
and of
That's
course
true.
everyone people who move to America and are wealthy are white.
Yeah,
That is
when
how
you're
the
when you're like
world works.
when you're like
Oh my
a
God.
Nigerian doctor who migrates, they take your name with pass and immigration.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Like, this might be the rage talking, but I hate a lot of the American ideals that are propagating
Oh, I
around in the
thought-
world. Like,
I
the freedom part is
I
great,
thought this would be something about Nigerians.
bro. You know I'm only racist to my own kind.
I love that. I really imagine like the guy, like a Nigerian guy who's just moved to the United States. He gets his passport, and he's trying to like relate to like black because he's like culturally kind of isolated from them a little bit. Because it's not like in the same socioeconomic stratum and all that really that people relate to each other on. So he like goes to the ghetto and he like starts calling them his N words. Like, damn, you can't say that. You rich. Like wearing it like the doctor's uniform.
You white now.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean that?
That's why the lab coat is white.
Yeah.
You hand in your melanin.
You have to. It's because in a way they're the ones who didn't like help them. You know what I mean? Like,
Good lord.
What is that? Holy shit!
I'm sure
Hey.
100. Oh my! What the fuck?
What in the god? Whoa, that is.
That is
Imagine writing
apparently a
that shit.
creature from Elder Scrolls.
I mean, there's
Imagine
everything
writing
in
that
Elder
shit
Scrolls.
right there.
No, I will
Hell yeah,
not.
bro.
That would. It had. They has a back fin with very strong like spikes. I don't want that near my balls or my ass.
Oh, come on, Burger. Have you never To add something up the old wazoo.
Not a fucking
Posh.
a spike that is presumably also venomous.
This coming from a person who's never stuck anything apart from maybe a medical.
Posh, you can stop the sentence.
Why? It's not that embarrassing. Like,
I'm just trying to help you.
bro, stop
you
trying to help me in
ever-
my
you ever
own
stuck a
demise.
poison
What
needle
you
up
think?
your
You think I
ass?
don't? What you think I don't know what I'm doing right now? I'm helping my own demise here.
Yeah, I'm afraid that
You
you
ever
may
put
not
a
be.
poison dagger in your asshole?
Well, no, but I've just applied some medical gel through a syringe.
You ever injected
Lube.
heroin into your ass?
You sound like Mike Sticklaser right now.
Good lord.
No,
Yada,
what's that
yada,
guy's last
yada.
name from Red Letter Media?
I don't
What?
know who that is actually.
Stocklaser.
You don't know who Red Letter Media is?
I
Cringe.
have heard the term red letter media before in my life. I am not
You
You
actually
ever
aware
put
of.
some poison dagger up your ass?
Oh, a burger in some. I don't know if you would consider it funny news, but kind of somewhat happy, but also weird. Esports are unionizing now, apparently.
That is very cool, actually. I'm a fan.
United as in union?
But it's League of Legends.
Oh.
League of
It's
Legends.
unionizing.
I mean,
Just-
good.
just the
Honestly,
one legend.
fuck the them not being unionized.
Mm, but like,
Wait, they are actually forming a labor union?
no, as in they're
Oh.
so the players specifically and a lot of their teams are unionizing because I'll actually have to rewatch that part because I got it from like the most recent Philip DeFranco video, and I've completely fucking forgotten it now. But like, apparently they were having they were trying to get rid of the amateur league, I think, or something around amateurs.
equivalent of a cop union.
But like they were trying to get rid of a specific kind of thing to do with amateurs, you know, amateur players, right? And just people were not having that and were like, yeah, fuck it, let's unionize.
Wait, hang on. They're trying to keep amateur players out of the.
That sounds
No, they're
more
trying-
like
This
So the
Premier League.
corporations
it's more
and
of a
the
guild.
no, so the unions aren't trying to do that.
Oh,
The guys that are hosting
corporates.
and yeah, the corpos basically are trying to keep the amateurs out, from what I understand. So hang on, Fox is just messaging
Riot
me.
Games threatens to cancel League of Legends season if players don't end strike.
Oh my god, wait, Burger.
Holy shit, what the fuck? That is based
Ah,
as
goddammit.
fuck.
Yeah, I told you.
that's
The LCS Players Association voted in favor of a walkout.
Honestly, I'm liking the way just what is going on with unions in America right now.
it is
hell,
a good
pretty fun.
development.
Riot Games has delayed the start of the Championship Series summer season by 2 weeks in order to enable negotiation. Holy shit, that's
Yeah.
pretty big.
Apparently, also this. I don't know if this is true. I've not verified it yet, but goddamn, this does not make a fucking headline.
I mean, this kind of shit is basically what destroyed Overwatch.
What?
Their online policies being like that, especially their esports policies being fucking extremely dumb.
Oh, for sure.
Didn't they fine XQC like hundreds of dollars for something benign?
I don't know about that. I do know that they basically in Overwatch the best region of players was Europe, and they just flat out refused to do a European league. They had like their league was extremely restrictive. it was basically it was America centered. They wanted it to be in America, and so what the American teams did, they were just buying like Asian and European players that then moved to the United States to become like professional Overwatch players. And they really they never introduced any of the like it was all very restrictive. They were like, we're the only ones who are allowed to do Overwatch tournaments. No, you're not allowed to do amateur tournaments. It's exactly that kind
lord.
of shit. Yeah.
He posted the tryhard emote of which is apparently a black person 187 times total when a black person appeared on stream and said that it was an accident.
Why? Why would you do that? What is wrong with you?
Why-
187 times, dude. What
Bro,
the fuck?
what the fuck is...
Why?
You have to actually try hard, ironically enough, to do that often.
Let
Maurice.
me
Yeah.
see this emoji. I don't know.
Good lord.
I have no idea what it.
Yeah.
Oh, it literally
Yeah,
is.
boy.
It's not even like a joke.
Wait,
if you don't-
it's a standard Twitch emote?
It literally.
Okay,
is the
okay.
black guy.
I do believe him then.
I don't know.
How does that happen by accident, though?
I mean, it was during a tournament. He was just saying tryhards at someone, probably.
I have no idea, dude. I can't. I do know that the Overwatch League had a few blunders like this, but like mainly it was their mismanagement of. They were saying we're gonna introduce like a system for amateur players to come up, and then they didn't do that.
Yeah, dude, that system sounded so cool.
Yeah.
Like basically the UEFA leagues, except for Overwatch. Like every town could have their fucking Overwatch team, and then nothing came of it.
Yeah, they just didn't do it.
Nah. They were cringe. They were
And then
cringe
they
about
and then
it.
they said, "Oh, why is our fucking Overwatch? No one's fucking trying to play competitive Overwatch." It's like, yeah, that's
Yeah, because you were cringe about it. That's what.
because you fucking suck.
Because you suck dick.
The top results when you search for the fucking player union is LinkedIn.
The
I
player
mean-
union with with YA at the end.
The LCS
Players
Players Union.
The fucking
Isn't that a Chappelle show bit where they have like the play haters award?
that does sound like a Chappelle show bit, actually. Yeah.
It's like the Grammys, but they're all pimps.
Good lord. Oh yeah, speaking of which, so relating to gaming news, I've posted about this before in video gaming, kind of a minor thing, but like, have you seen the new video that's coming out that's action-based survival RPG set in Mesoamerica during the Spanish conquest? Holy shit, I know it's like 2 years out. 2 years. Like, they've announced this for 2025.
Can you the what game?
Hang on, I'll find the tweet for it.
That guy is having a really bad week.
Oh my fucking god!
He didn't even survive the first one, and then they like just to
Just
make
when I thought
sure.
I was out, they pulled me back in.
Good lord! Oh my god! Oh god! And like, I found the tweet, but goddamn, where the fuck did you find this, Cedar? Because, no, not Cedar, Burger. Where the fuck did you find this? Because honestly,
I don't know.
Beautiful.
It was it's in my computer.
The mycelial network.
the night
Yeah.
one thing's back. Players without players doing. Oh yeah, they're having a really hard time finding players. Like,
Wait, the
zero
union is
people.
on strike and they're having a hard time finding play. That's good.
No, that's incredibly good. But no, even for fucking scabs, they're having a really hard time finding anybody. willing to join them. Just like anybody to play the video games. They're just like, please, anyone.
Yeah, please play games for a living for us, and people are like, no.
No, we can do that ourselves without restrictive contracts. LMAO. But here's the tweet I was talking to you about. I put it in VX Twitter.
Players
Be
in Aztec
careful.
trying to withstand the assault of Spanish conquistadors. This first-person survival action RPG by Ecumene Aztec. Okay, let me
No,
immediately turn off the sound.
the game name is called Ecumene Aztec, and I have to warn you, even though it's still in early access, whoever approved this to be like promotional trailer, even if it's 2 years off of the release,
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck is in charge of your PR department. Fire their ass immediately. I'm sorry, but like, in no way is this trailer acceptable.
Is this because of a sound thing, or just because it looks
No, just
unbelievably
like the
unfinished?
animations.
Yeah,
the
because
fucking
it looks like a game
visuals.
from 2011, like, but with.
I
good
mean, like,
lighting.
I'm not against people emulating that, but this looks like they're trying so hard,
Do you think
to be like.
if this is gonna be an action RPG, you could literally end up killing every single conquistador that came
Nah,
to the because it
nah.
wasn't that many of them. Like
Yeah.
it was like a pretty small number of guys that was the Spanish.
I actually looked that up today for a discussion. There were like, to start with, when Cortez first met Montezuma, there were 300 Spaniards.
That's a very realistic number of like
Also,
people to be killing in a game.
yeah. Also, there
Like
were
this.
like
Yeah,
their weapons.
They fucking look up the medieval manifest, and like every single name shows up in the game.
They're all real
Lord.
people.
Yeah.
But so, oh good lord, the fucking comments on that tweet are absolute god fucking trash. Just like it's pure like cultural bullshit and stuff, and I'm just like, good fucking lord, can you just fucking
I've-
talk about the visuals? Because
Oh
goddamn,
my
the visuals
God.
fucking
The
suck.
comments on that tweet are like,
Yeah.
half of them are people going like, can I play as the good guys, which are the Spaniards?
Good lord, I'm just like, it's fucking
Incredible.
tiring, bro. It's so fucking tiring.
So apparently this is
But like, the worst part for me is like I'm not trying to say in my argument that all historical games have to be like 100% authentic, man. Like, you know, you gotta get down like the personal characters, and you gotta be like a visual novel and shit to make it 100% authentic. No, I'm just saying, at the very least, don't make it look like you didn't give a fucking damn in your research when portraying like Mesoamerican cultures, because this looks like the kind of whole archetype of like the naked noble savage archetype. I'm just like, bruh, can we stop with that shit?
I don't know enough about what they actually used to wear to like have an opinion on this. So
I mean, they were pretty diverse in like their clothing and shit,
I mean,
but it's
yeah,
like
but, you know.
every single one is just like wearing a loincloth or something. Also, like a lot of it just looks like a mixture of like Aztec and Mayan with a heavy leaning towards Mayan, because like there doesn't seem to be any sort of like the tattoos or just the, what's the word for it, aesthetic flair that the Aztecs had in comparison to the Mayans, which is just honestly a shame.
I would love to see more sort of
I honestly would as well.
I've begun the sentence. You do not know what I'm going to say. I would love to see more genocides of indigenous people. Is that what you want too, Posh? Is this what you want? Because you've already
Yes.
agreed with me.
Yes.
Now, I
All
would
I'm
like to
saying
see more
is
media
give war a
that's actually-
chance.
that like tells stories of like pre-colonial and like not colonial societies from those perspectives.
Mm.
Should like just to understand the perspective of that. And it doesn't even. I'm not even interested in like they're fighting against the evil colonialists, but just stories set in that like time
I just
with
think
those
it's
people.
anthropologically a shame.
It doesn't need. It doesn't need to be about the white people.
You could just have that as like rumors floating around, but you never see them.
Yeah.
You know? That kind of thing. But like,
White
I'm just
people.
really tired of like every.
There's a pasty ass motherfucker over there on the beach.
But like, again, I'm just so tired when it comes to video games of all these really bad archetypes where it's like, oh, the noble savage, wearing a
Yeah,
loincloth.
it's specifically a video game thing.
No, not even. It's like it's also like media in general, but like there's also the ones where it's like barbarians wearing nothing but leather and fur armor. It's like, oh
I
my
mean, the
fucking god.
Aztecs did do that though.
No, the Aztecs did, but it's not the haphazard one. It's like, hang on. The linen armor, I think it's linen, or was it felt? I can't remember. But like Aztecs had linen armor?
I think they had leather armor, like
Mm,
jaguar
no, it's
skin and
cotton.
shit.
It's cotton and linen. They did use jaguar hides for some of their warriors, I
Yeah.
think. This is purely a reconstruction by hang on. This one. Give me a sec. So this is purely a reconstruction, so take it with a grain of salt. But hang on, there's some other ones. There's
The middle one looks absolutely fucking lit.
yeah.
I mean, that is the coolest shit I have ever seen.
He can come straight from the battlefield to the sleepover.
Like we've even got like Aztec paintings and whatnot for Aztec murals, paintings, whatever. Give me a second. I need to take a quick call.
I mean, that fucking rules.
Fucking pajama armor. Let's go. The pajama.
Pajama?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hang on. Did we move on from the conversation? Because I've still got some things to bring up.
Not really.
No, go ahead.
Go for it.
Hang on. Is this really all I can get? No, hang on. There's still a few more. Also, I've recently discovered, what was it? That there are mentions of Iroquois and Hurons and possibly some other tribes from like North America that used to wear wooden armor before before early colonization attempts. That were mentioned by the French, but then after the French started to explore North America, the wooden armor just completely disappeared off the face of the earth, which is really a shame because that's like an intriguing concept, like actually using
isn't
wood for
samurai
armor.
armor wooden?
Yes.
I thought it was like just bands of metal.
Oh, both. They had wooden
Oh.
armors and they had proper like chainmail armors. Or I think
Really?
they were wood above the metal sometimes.
I do know that like Japan has shit access to a lot of metals, like
Yeah.
especially like iron and shit. They were like, okay, well,
Yeah, they just had something
gonna
called
have to
pig iron, I
fold
think.
this a million times.
Yeah. Also, like, look at those fucking helmets, though. Good lord. Well, helmets. I think they're just headdresses.
That is drip.
Honestly, like the drip from like a lot of North American cultures. Honestly, bring that shit back. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I want to wear it. But like, so here's a video I found. I wouldn't necessarily say it's too iffy, but it's like the problem is the sources are so limited that it's like, are we entirely sure this is just not like something to show like, oh, these Indians are just so morally and technologically inferior. They just use wood for their armor, kind of
You
thing.
know,
It's
you
not-
know what they should bring back is making the buffest motherfucker we can find the king.
I mean,
That's what
Dwayne the
Montezuma
President
was, dude.
Johnson.
Yeah. Just the buffest motherfucker the Aztecs could find. Fucking warrior kings, dude. Let's go.
That's not. I mean, he just looks kind of not in a bad way, but like queer. That's the way. Not the clothes. The way he's standing. Like
The loincloth accentuates
the,
the waist.
okay. I can't even say because the way this person is standing makes me want to ask for their pronouns. Like
oh come on, that's Montezuma.
to like
if you
be
ask Montezuma
respectful.
what his pronouns are, he's gonna be make your pronouns be was where.
Yeah, he probably would.
Do you
Oh,
know? Do you
wait.
know what they did with, like, how they kidnapped Montezuma?
Didn't they just like
Protested.
say, hey, we're just gonna, bring you over for like a party and chill, and then
Yeah.
they're like, psych.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They went like, "Hey, you should come to the Spanish camp for a party. Don't bring your guards." And then that happened. And then I think they had the fucking emperor of the Aztecs for half a year.
And then he was like, "Damn, I should have fucking probably seen this coming."
Well,
These devious white people.
I was fooled.
like, oh fuck. There's even some like all the way up in Alaska. Well, close to Alaska, like on the south of Alaska. I think
Canada.
this is some of the.
Oh
What is now?
damn!
Yeah.
Oh damn! He has the golem.
There
drip.
is a lot of like just sometimes I by accident stumble upon like Native American Wikipedia
Yeah, it's a
sites
thing. Tlingit.
Oh yeah,
from, like,
happens
from,
all the
like,
time.
all over the continent. And
Mm.
they had like a lot of the clothes they were wearing, like especially the ritual clothes, were like scary. Like this is scary. This is spooky.
Yeah.
I
No, there's
love
like apparently so I think there were remains of Chinese imperial ships at one point found like along certain parts of the coast of North America. And there was some armor designed where it's like it had the imperial coins as part of the armor. Like LMAO,
That's
bitch, I'm so
legit.
yeah. But God, just like it's like fucking look at this guy. Oh no, that's alternative history. Never mind. But goddamn, that goddamn oh, I've got some even more. They look goofy, but goddamn, is it not drip? I don't think this is a Tlingit armor, though, which is the one I posted above.
Yeah, that
but I
doesn't
think this is like
look
different.
very Tlingit.
Yeah.
But I know a bit about this, not a lot. That is some scary shit though with the masks.
Yeah.
They had it figured out, dude.
Yeah.
Just, warfare, being fucking skinwalkers. Fucking.
Yeah, I just, I just want to see this be used more, honestly.
What are you trying to get like modern soldiers on the battlefield? Like
No,
show
but
up,
just like,
roll up in that kind of gear to fucking
no, I'm just, oh, here's the Chinese coin one.
Afghanistan.
Here's, oh, it's Tlingit as well. But like here, look, the one on the left is made entirely out of Chinese coins.
Damn.
Also, hello, Dionysus.
Howdy.
There's a
I
Greek god
updated my
among us.
Patreon.
LMAO.
Among us.
But yeah, I just want Native
Dude, I come
Americans
back
to
to the
be.
PC and the first word I hear is Among Us.
Yeah.
Good lord. No, but genuinely, I just want to see a bit more better representation of Indians in media.
I mean, it would
Is-
fucking rule, and it's also people think go ahead and like, oh, what we need to do is basically do this, the fucking, oh, they were all peaceful and good and it was all
No, they
nice
weren't.
and they had no conflict, and then the white man came along, and then like it really just robs them of their agency as a people.
Mm,
Because because the thing that humanizes them is the fact that they were human beings also, and human
mm.
beings possess within themselves a great capacity for good and a great capacity for evil.
Yes.
What do you mean? We're all good. What do you mean?
I mean, I am good, but everyone else is hell yeah.
But
That
like,
guy's
I've
life
had
is
this.
fucking
I've
incredible.
kind of had this argument in regards to like what I posted in regards to the Aztec video game that's coming out. It's just like there was a discussion beforehand of like, oh well, are whites inherently morally reprehensible or whatever, which was a completely separate discussion. But one of the takeaways I took away, well, one of the takeaways I have is, relatively speaking, I would argue that the Indians had somewhat of a more peaceful existence at the time in comparison to like Europe and Asia. Because like yes, human sacrifices and like I don't think scalpings were a thing.
I really, really think that it is not possible to say the Indians.
Native Americans.
No, that's not even what I mean, because it's such a enormous geographical area where it's so
Yeah.
many very different and completely unrelated to
True.
each. I mean, it's kind of like I do
Tons of these people didn't even know about each other
Yeah.
before the Europeans came.
That's true.
I do. I'm not entirely sure that this might just be the conjecture, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that when like Europeans arrived, there were, especially the North American peoples, were in a particularly peaceful period. There's been particularly peaceful periods in particular areas of the world all the time throughout history.
Yeah.
In Central America, you had like oppressive, human sacrifice engaging empires, and then further south, you had essentially communists, mountain communists.
Wait.
So they were very
The Incas?
yeah. The Incan society had a lot of like.
Are the Incas still around?
I mean,
No.
their descendants are still around. Yeah.
Well, was the Inca Empire around? Like,
If
at that
I
time?
recall this correctly,
50.
basically, they some guy went there and was like, "Damn, this place rules," and then he left and he told people about the place, and then they all went there and they were all dead because the guy had brought like smallpox to them.
That was specifically in North America, I think.
No,
the
that
Incas
was
got.
also in South America.
Mm.
So I
So
do.
yeah, apparently the Inca Empire was founded in 1400, but they fucking died in 1533.
Yeah.
Slash 1572 if you take into account the Neo-Inca Empire.
Oh,
But-
sure.
But it's a very complex, a huge amount of very complex societies, and it's
I mean, that is true, but on the other hand, I would like to mention, like, yes, the Aztecs were like a brutal regime. Well, yeah, brutal regime, conquering and whatnot. But on the other hand, you had like, wait, no, 30 Years' War is like 1600s, right?
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
3000s.
1630.
That's next millennia.
I think it's
But, like-
1630. No, 1621.
Hang on, let me check.
I
30
don't know
Years'
about any
War.
of this.
But like, even if we compare like whatever.
1618.
Oh my fucking god, no, bro! Shut the fuck up. I don't want to take your fucking call. Sorry.
I thought they were saying that to Seator.
No, sorry. It's just my brother's fucking
Fuck
calling
up,
me, and I'm like,
Cito.
bro.
God fucking with your fucking numbers all the time. God fucking damn it. Oh, 1618, 1619,
I
fucking
mean,
1669, cocksucker. God fucking damn it, Cito.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I kind of get angry. It's like, bro, why the fuck do you need to call me every single time? Oh my fucking god!
This-
But yeah,
people
30
do
years
that,
was
yeah.
the 1600s.
It was the
Europe was in a
30s.
period of relative peace after the Congress of Vienna.
I, you know, maybe.
Sorry. But
It-
like, as I was trying to say, like, even if we compare, like, there were like empires and like conquering nations and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm just saying, like, compared to like how Europeans were on like a similar time frame, I'd still say the
problem is with that is that
No,
we
no, no.
don't.
Let
Okay,
Bro
I'm
cook.
gonna let
me
him cook.
let
Yeah,
me
sorry,
shoot myself
sorry.
in
Yeah,
the foot.
Yeah.
Please let me shoot myself in the foot here. But like, even then, you've got like 30 years, 100 years war in like France, which I think killed 100, like up the upper 100,000s, if not millions. But like you've got all these wars, and it's like you compared them to like what was going on in any place in America, and like yes, you still had. I'm still trying to make the distinction. Yes, you still had conflicts. They weren't like completely 100% peaceful, but like in comparison, I would genuinely say they probably lived a bit more of a peaceful life than what was going on in like Europe and especially Asia. You know?
Asia is also an absolutely gargantuan geographic region with very different peoples inhabiting it.
But
I think before the
Asia-
British showed up, China had like 400 years of peace.
There's
In
no
fairness,
way China ever had
ancient
400 years
Chinese
of peace.
history is full of just people dying. It's like
Like, there's no way they had 400 years of peace.
maybe before the British.
Qing dynasty, the Qing dynasty was super peaceful and stable for like, okay, it was
Fair enough.
300
China just has a
years.
lot of history. Like, there's a lot of space there where there's like hundreds of millions of people that can die. But no, the problem is a major problem with any sort of investigation of pre-Columbian societies is that we have very, very poor records of them.
That's true.
Like most of them had no way of like recording their history that is easily interpretable. Most of them were like had oral traditions.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a Nahuatl or Aztec script?
I have not actually seen it. No.
It's so fucking cool, dude. They drew
Oh, it's-
animal heads.
And so, but
Yes.
the thing is, basically, and first of all, the Europeans had no interest in recording their history, like most of them,
Yeah.
and then also like 90% of them fucking died.
Yeah,
There's like, who's the guy who knows what happened for the 50 generations? And then the Indian guy is gonna be like, I don't know, he's fucking over there, he's dead. He died like all of the other people in my village except me and my cousin.
Oh shit, that reminds me. So you mentioned Nahuatl, and then Berger was talking about like oral traditions and whatnot. I watched a video talking about what was it again? How we deciphered I think it was Mayan script. Hang on.
Just get a Rosetta
Which
Stone.
is a really interesting story. I just need to find was it Ancient Americas?
This looks like a Conlang alphabet.
It kind of does.
It
doesn't
does.
Because
Kinda,
like
yeah.
all of these, there's no way people use these kind of letters in like a regular
Woman
everyday
to grab
writing
a
system.
woman.
You know what I mean?
holy woman grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like this is
it's so
this
fucking
is an extremely complicated thing to write.
20 snake grab holy woman.
Oh my god. I would recommend this channel. Give me a second though. I'm trying to find the specific video that talks about the decipheration of Maya script.
Yo,
Yeah.
so
And so
were
of the
volcanoes
things
called
that we
fire
of the
mountains?
things civilizations that we do know had like scripts, we're still trying to decipher a lot of them. Because of, like
Some
a
of
lot
them
of the
which
records were
we
actually
kind of
like willfully destroyed by the Catholics.
Sure.
The
I would
Catholics do
highly
be Catholicing.
Yeah, I would highly recommend this channel because, as far as I've researched, which is a basic amount of research I know from like looking at websites, basically through Wikipedia and journal articles. This channel doesn't seem too bad. Like their research seems to be pretty good, pretty on point.
I'm not sure if you're the one who recommended What If Old His to me at some point.
Oh, I think
That
Wait.
was probably not me because I did not watch.
I know
Wait,
about
did you
what
say
if all
what?
this.
Honestly, it may have been me, dude.
Damn.
I might have as well.
Oh,
like 2
yeah,
weeks
no,
ago.
I did bring it up because I used to watch them back in like what was it, 20?
Yeah, he didn't used to be as obvious with his
Yeah, I
fucking
because
Yes.
I remember watching like one or two videos, and be like, oh, this is very cool, this is very interesting. Hang on, what the fuck did he just say? Okay, now he's talking
Yeah,
about
no,
other
I've-
shit.
I've-
It's okay. And then like recently, it's like, oh, God is great and
Dead.
Christian, and the everyone.
Yeah, no, I had
is not
I had the same
God.
thing recently. So there's a few kind of like history or like I don't know what exactly to call them, but they focus specifically on like
Have you seen this burger?
oh my god, yes.
Hang on.
Oh my God.
My fuck.
I hope it's
Okay.
not true.
Is this real?
I mean, purportedly.
isn't.
What if
yeah.
old his GF applications? What if old his, despite being a good-looking young man, has had some difficulties finding a romantic partner? He speaks of himself in the third person in this
know.
Google Doc.
Yeah, he does like the thing where it's like we are looking for when really it's just him.
I've never understood. I know so many YouTubers who do this, and I've never understood
That
it.
is one thing
It's
I will
me
never try to
doing
understand.
the thing. I do everything myself. I built my camera by hand.
And can I just say, this fucking post. What the fuck, dude? Here's a map of
Bro.
ethnicities.
Bro, he's got the fucking Sabaton shirt on. I'm like,
and the Sabaton shirt.
Is he
That
a
explains why
normal-looking
all his
guy?
fucking videos are like hard to
Some of his
fanfiction.
videos are good. Some of his videos are actual like trash.
Some of his videos are trash. Don't you mean like the majority of them now are
I
trash?
do have to say that the lapid phenotype looks extremely cool. That's the
You
one
can actually.
know.
in the far north.
Can you actually read that shit? I can't.
You have to open it in browser.
I still
I
won't.
can post the OG here.
But
If you
like,
go to his channel, you can see when he started becoming less based. It
yeah,
was about
like
6 months ago.
recently there was one with a guy called the Fortress of Lug, after one of the Celtic deities that got transformed into a hero.
I love that there are
the
no
saints.
humans in Iceland.
Yeah.
There is no average phenotype.
But like, yeah, there was Fortress of Lug. There was a few others. There was one who was complaining that people were bringing up the fact that Attila's migration was 100% peaceful. I'm like, why the fuck do you
Wait.
find these people?
Wait, people said Attila the Hun's migration was peaceful?
No, but it was specifically someone who was complaining that people say that Attila's migration through like, you know, the
Wait,
400 ADs were completely peaceful. And I'm like, bro, where the fuck do you find these people that complain that say this? Because like almost nobody I know knows about this, and the people who I do know who know about this are all in agreement. It was most likely, while not an invasion, not a peaceful migration. It's like, bro, sometimes you question like the sanity of some people from the shit they complain about.
Who
Dude, have
is
you seen What If Autists debate with Wash?
He's gone against Vosh.
has he
Yeah.
had that?
Yeah,
I'm never gonna
it-
watch
it-
a Vosh debate because they're too long, but like
It
yes.
went so poorly that he made up a dentist appointment to get out. He
Good
fucking
lord.
ran, dude.
He fucking ran like a bitch.
Hell yeah. I
Bro.
like Vosh actually. I'm a fan of his.
And bullshit.
I can
I'm a
digest some of his
Vorshite.
takes.
His recent videos, like the past couple of months, I was like, I've always liked them because he's he
Digestible.
has the right opinions for the right reasons, and he is not afraid to like call out bullshit on his own side, as it were.
Mm.
Everyone who, like, passionately hates Wash has turned out to be a fucking pedophile, abusive husband monster.
Is that true?
Yeah.
We've got a new litmus test, boys.
I am not a fan of like debate bro culture
At all.
at all.
Yeah.
It's like it's uncomfy, but Vosh's Twitter, I've seen quite a few good takes come out of that actually.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he has good takes.
There was
I'm
like
sorry,
one.
does What If Autists think that Russia's gonna conquer Iran?
Excuse me.
He is the king of bullshit maps, dude.
What the fuck,
Bro.
dude?
No one is better at those than he is.
Bro, what? I'm sorry, I still have to comprehend this. He made the claim that Russia was going to conquer Iran.
Look at the map.
Look at the map right there. Yeah. How would World War III be fought?
What the fuck?
These are not
And
good
fucking
takes.
Thailand as well.
I love that
He got
like
fucking
it's Lao, but
J-Reg?
they're not Vietnam.
He got J-Reg, yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he get fucking J-Rig? Did something happen to J-Rig? Because I have not.
Hi,
I haven't
seen him
J-Reg
much.
is a,
Scott Card?
yeah. Also,
What the
Scott
fuck?
Card is like very right wing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
But still,
not
it's a
surprised by
big pull
this.
for a guy like fucking What If Autist.
Wait, so for Common Ground 4, I think the guy on the right is that Massaman?
J-Reg
Oh my
might have
God.
actually fallen off.
Don't.
Nah.
No, he probably
Don't
was
fucking
there to
tell me.
just fuck with him.
Oh, maybe.
Probably.
I don't
But-
think that is Massa Man.
Give me a second.
That,
I
because
need to
Massa
check.
Man is an actual scientist, and this
Yeah,
guy,
Muscleman is smart.
Yeah,
Really?
This guy is a fucking clown.
Just to be sure, like we're talking about the same Massaman who does stuff on like population
Anthropology.
dysphoria.
Yeah, he's an anthropologist. Yeah.
He's an anthropologist.
Yeah.
Huh.
Why nobody gets this excited about like charts of like distributions of specific genotype alleles among human populations and isn't an anthropological scientist.
Or
Like that, not
or-
even racists can get this excited about that shit. But they're too
Really?
stupid to understand that.
Yeah, he goes too detailed for racists.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
okay, fair enough.
Racists go like, okay, show me the IQ chart, and I'm done.
Fair enough. No, it's just because I have not seen. I know he's posted like a year ago, but I kind of like I don't know, kind of stopped watching his content for a bit. So just kind of, I
I've
guess.
not posted for a while. I don't know.
Yeah. There's like a few YouTubers now that in relation to either history, alt history, future predictions of history, or just like I don't want to say politics because politics is easy to like tell when you have a problem with someone, right? It's the kind of history YouTubers where you have to check every single time that he's not like holding some views which are like, right. You know?
I kind of want to stop learning things on YouTube.
I'm done.
I kind of want to
because-
stop.
okay,
I'm
so-
learning.
so often I just find myself just having read 100 pages of like World of Darkness lore or some shit, and I'm just trying to fucking sit down and have a laugh, and I'm like, okay, is there a new JonTron out? No. What am I gonna watch? Because all the rest is like, let me fucking pull up my shit right now. Fucking
Didn't
recipes are
people
cool.
say JonTron was like a fucking fascist?
There's a lot of like writing advice and fucking world building advice, and here's a funny tidbit, and here's fucking SciShow and whatever the fuck. It's JonTron had said some weird things. He has said some. He's very. He certainly used to be. It certainly used to be very easy to like get him to say shit that's very weird.
Questionable.
Yeah, he's very easy about it. Is this what if autist?
Yeah.
That's what if Altist.
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
my god, it is what if Altis.
Honestly, he looks good, but the smile is
he's
so
just a
fucking
normal
goofy.
fucking like a normal guy.
Yeah.
Do you think there's something wrong with his teeth?
I-
And that's
I
why he
mean-
smiles like that.
He has a wide smile in that other picture.
Okay, I
one
can't, I
from
couldn't,
Twitter.
I don't, this was like a minute ago. I do not remember it.
I've moved on to more important things
Yes.
since then.
I live in the present.
The past was 2 seconds ago. I live in the present.
Fucking.
The past was 0.1 microseconds ago. I live in the future.
Did the fucking German in there?
Yeah.
Here's a funny story. To this day, I do not know who Germa is.
Bro.
It's-
I've
I've
seen-
never
I've
watched
seen-
anything about him.
It's so funny, dude. I've seen his face and clips of his and gifs of his
Yeah.
so many times. Yeah, over the last like 3 years. But
I
I, haven't
hate the
heard
fact
his voice ever until
Yeah.
I watched the streamer awards.
I
I was actually
hate-
disappointed that he just sounds like a guy
I hate
instead of
the
like
fact.
a fucking Joker serial killer.
I hate the fact that I know who most of these people are.
I know.
Like I'm pretty sure
but-
top left is Ted Bundy. I don't know who the one next to that is, but then you got fucking the one that Evan Peters was the character of. You have the Night Stalker, and then at the bottom you have John Wayne Gacy. Not sure who that one is, and then the one from who was a big guy in the
Bane?
fucking that serial killer show. Where they are establishing the behavioral science department. Fuck, what's the name of the show? I forget it. It's like a very big show on like serial killers, like a crime procedural.
The Alienist?
No. It's a fuck. That one show about serial killers.
Because
Oh,
I
so
know
what? Serial
Mindhunter.
killers.
It's literally like the third one that comes up. Yeah.
My grandfather actually met this serial killer.
Oh, that's Eileen
And-
Warnos.
Yeah. In fact, he was one of the people who denied her offer.
For
And
real?
yeah, and she just let him go. And yeah, I mean, he was a preacher, so
That's crazy, dude.
good for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he actually met her.
You remember when someone at the server got angry at me for not recognizing a serial killer?
what?
What?
Okay. So there was this picture posted of a woman with like a fucking ridiculously fat ass,
Oh,
and people were very angry about it. And then I'm like,
Neuron
what's
activation.
going on?
Neuron activation.
What's going on? And then it turns out that she was apparently a super famous person who, okay, not serial killer actually, but a person who killed her infant daughter.
Okay.
And people were angry at me for not recognizing on this server. Oh wait, I found it. I found the post.
seems we're out
Casey
here, like,
Anthony is the
Isn't
killer.
she the name says something to me.
She killed her infant daughter, and
Yeah.
apparently is very famous.
She
And
she
someone on
does
the
have a
server got
huge
angry.
ass. Like that's
She has an enormous ass. Like
it's just
holy
a
shit.
true fact.
Yeah.
Shit like this is like if I see something like this, Casey Anthony might be any random like fucking famous person. Like how the fuck am I supposed to know who the fuck this is?
You know, the like the side pic of her, she kind of looks like I think Elizabeth Olsen. I think that's her name.
I'm
what,
The chick who plays
I'm
Wanda.
not sure who. I mean, I know the name, and I probably have seen her face too, but I cannot connect the two at this time.
Scarlet Witch in the MCU.
Yeah.
It's
Of
like
the
saying,
Magic doesn't
"Oh,
watch
you didn't
Marvel
know
films."
OJ killed his wife."
That's exactly what you said in that conversation.
Hell yeah!
Wait, I'm
dude.
gonna.
I am nothing if not consistent, dude.
That's literally the next response.
Yes, dude. I do remember this now. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Wait, is this also some serial killer that you posted, Dionysus?
That is literally Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's in Hollywood, so.
Yeah.
I mean, probably a serial killer, you know.
Is this just true
shit.
crime for men? Just posting random pictures of serial killers. Like,
Serial
yeah, I mean, her
killers.
ass is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, look at her.
I mean, women get off to fucking Ted Bundy and that shit. Why do
Yeah,
women
said
watch
any-
true crime
looking at
shows
that
anyway?
picture, I don't think she did it.
Just like,
Elizabeth Olsen.
No, Casey.
I
I don't know anything about the case. I know nothing about the evidence, but I don't think she did it.
This is like one of those Greek courts where the fucking like this a woman who is like accused of heinous crimes, and she like takes her clothes off, and they're like, "No one this beautiful because of the goddess of beauty says that no one this beautiful could make crimes. You are free to go." This is a real thing that actually happened.
I know.
That's what I just did. She is fat of ass. She cannot be guilty of crime.
I mean, the Athenians really did have fucking their legal system be voted on
Yeah.
by the
Yeah,
common
hey,
person.
To be fair, that's literally how the United States legal system works for the most part.
I mean, yeah, but at least it's not like every citizen can vote. It's just like, could you imagine if every citizen voted in every trial?
That would fucking rule, dude.
And then
That would also
bring
fucking
it back
suck
to the very
immensely.
first thing I posted today, right? Fuck. I'm scrolling.
I
This
did
is
what?
This is ruining the moment. The dramatic tension is completely fucked.
Yeah, there's
There
no
we
more
go.
tension here. It's all gone. Shit, I just clicked the wrong.
Stop processing!
Stop processing your emotions,
Oh
Burger.
my god. Genuinely, I don't think I've ever seen an image process this long. What the fuck?
It's edging you, dude.
Yeah. Cock and bull torture from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
God, I think I still have that somewhere.
I did the entire copy pasta in the new channel today. Okay, fuck you. I'm just posting the link. There you go.
Yeah, they actually had a system for this in ancient Greece,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
especially the Athenians. The Athenians had it down to a fucking T.
where they were like, "Oh, this guy could become politically dangerous. Let's just send him away."
Yeah, and they had to vote on it, like everything else.
Yeah, they literally fucking voted.
So
on
how
it.
about that Donald Trump fella?
That what? The what?
He
But
he
Donald
is big
Trump,
of
though.
ass. He cannot be guilty of crime.
I was suggesting we send him away for being politically dangerous. Yours is funny.
Imagine if you could do that nowadays. Suggest that we should exile someone.
That would work so poorly.
Oh my god.
I guarantee you, if that were possible, you could get like you know how there's like you can put in ballot initiatives to like pretty much every parliament in every country if you get enough
Yeah.
signatures that you have to present. Then that never happens because it never gets to
Hang
enough
on.
signatures.
Hang on.
You would get people exiled every single fucking day because everyone would go out of their way to
Oh my
exile
God.
someone they don't like.
So I completely remember this now that Fox has DM'd me about this. She says that was actually really funny because to the ancient Greeks, blasphemy was very bad, but exceptional beauty was considered a sign that they were blessed by the gods.
Yeah,
So there was this woman called Phryne?
yeah.
Range.
Phryne. And she was accused of blasphemy, and then she just goes like, "How could I possibly be a sinner if I looked like this?" And they just said, can't argue with that.
Such a fucked up fucking.
Where did this happen? Athens?
What should
I'm
before
too
we
hot.
end the stream right now because it's stream ending time? What should Alex draw?
Can I just say one more thing real
Yes.
quick? If that ballot initiative thing about exile I would vote yes on every single one.
Every single person.
Just
It
go
doesn't
to
even,
the
it doesn't even
downtown
matter if I
area.
know them.
It's like the people like, "Oh, you want to sign my petition?" You just go there every single day. It's like, what? Give me all of them.
Okay, I gotta go.
What do you mean, all of them? What do you mean?
Just give me the whole stack. I'm gonna put my name in here. Same time tomorrow.
How about Alex? You draw the concept of justice in mob rule.
Hell yeah.
Nah,
a very
draw
good
a fat
idea.
ass
Very
Greek woman.
Cool and normal thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Porsche's idea is better.
No, do them both. It's Lady Justice with a
It's
fat
Lady
ass.
Justice, but it's a damn fat ass lady. Hell
I
yes.
see you around, guys.
Come on, my
You know,